TNA Wrestling crossed the line. It was the biggest night in TNA's history.
Is there a better way? The kick roll bound for glory.
Look out here, suicide. Daniels, watch out, watch out. What a bad landing that was.
Amazing Red, able to do the unthinkable and retain the X Division title.
And on the biggest stage.
What a physical battle we witnessed. Will any of these men be the same after this?
TNA's superstars did not disappoint.
Kong gets driven, face first into the chair.
Holy backfire there, Batman.
As backstabbing led to a new Legends champion. The Boss, Bobby Lashley, defeated the Samoan submission machine at his home game.
Lashley, he ends up victorious tonight at Bound for Glory.
The Monster, Abyss, turned up the violence in a brutal bloodbath.
And it ends with the Monsters Ball matchup going to the Monster Abyss.
The Blueprint, Matt Morgan, showed the world why he is TNA's future.
Angle gets the 3 count.
Matt Morgan just earned Kurt Angle's respect.
And the phenomenal AJ Styles pulled off the biggest victory of his career in a classic battle against the icon Sting.
I don't know if I'm going to come back, but I'll tell you this, the way you're reacting right now makes me want to stay forever. Thank you.
Event Bound for Glory last Sunday, the Main Event Mafia had their troubles, losing both the Legends and the TNA Tag Team titles. And honestly, Taz, the only bright spot, Kurt Angle's victory in that terrific match against the Blueprint, Matt Morgan.
What a match it was, an amazing physical contest by Kurt Angle and Matt Morgan. Wrestling's best against wrestling's future, and it did not disappoint.
And to me, Matt Morgan proved that he belonged among the elite.
As you can plainly see.
Well, I got to tell you, I'm a little... Oh, wait a minute.
Now, what's this about?
This is Rhino. What the heck is Rhino?
Just going to talk about certainly seeing a different side of the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle.
Watch yourself here, Kurt.
And all of a sudden, the War Machine Rhino coming out?
I can't believe what you're saying, Kurt. You, the head of the Main Event Mafia. Don't misunderstand me or anything. I'm glad you're out here having some kind of revelations. But don't you see what's going on? Can't you see what's going on? What does it have to slap you across your face? The Main Event Mafia is no more. He's gone. What are you gonna do, Kurt? Fight a fight next to nobody? TNA management, they want us gone. Shut the hell up. Listen to me, Kurt. Look at the guys TNA management is behind. Hernandez, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan, and the phenomenal one, AJ Styles. I understand, and with all due respect, maybe they've earned it. Earned it? Earned it? Who in the hell thinks they earned anything? They haven't earned nothing. They haven't earned respect. They haven't earned nothing. I stood by them and fought with them side by side on the front line until I saw what was going on. They brought in Bobby Lashley and pushed me aside like an old bloody towel that was thrown in the corner, waiting for the trash man to come by, pick me up, and throw me away for good.
Whoa, check this out. Team 3D coming down to confront Rhino. Rhino wasn't even scheduled to compete at Bound for Glory, but he ended up costing 3D the TNA tag titles.
Wait a minute, Bubba. Get out of my way! Bubba, wait a minute. I know you're mad at me. I know. Look at what you did to me. Look at what you did to me. I know what I did to you. I know what I did to Devon, but I had to do what I had to do to get your attention and to get Devon's attention. Scramble my brakes. I know, but obviously I have your attention and I have your attention. So you guys listen up and you listen up. Don't you see what's going on around here? Bubba, let me ask you a question. Several days ago, you stood up on that stage next to guys that were brought into TNA to replace you and to replace you, Devon. You're paranoid! You're paranoid! You know what? Let me ask you guys a question. What are you guys going to do outside of wrestling, huh, Bubba? Huh? You guys were born to stand in this ring. Shut up! You were born to stand in this ring and fight. Make people bleed. Get away.
Well, I don't think there's enough security to stop Team 3D here.
Security, do your job and keep them back. You guys were born to fight, make people bleed, and put people through the tables. You know what? No, there's not going to be a fight, so settle down. Listen to me. If you don't believe what I'm saying, that TNA's trying to get rid of us, the management's trying to get rid of us, why don't you go in the back and look at the card? Because you're not on it. Maybe they think you guys don't pull the ratings like you used to. Get out of the way. Well, you know what? Seeing that you're not wrestling, why don't you come out here when Hernandez is wrestling me, the War Machine, tonight, right here in this ring? And you guys can cheer him on.
Well, here we go.
Well,
keep him back, Kurt. Get out of my way. Keep him back. Okay, whoa, get this guy back.
Oh, here we go.
Listen, you can come out here and cheer for Hernandez. Why? Because he's going to need it. TNA management, they want me out of here, but I'm not going to leave. The only way they're going to get me to leave is if they drag my lifeless body out of this ring. And I will stand in that ring, and I will fight. And I will fight until I breathe my last breath. Because that is the way they're going to get rid of me.
well, agree or disagree, Taz. One thing I know, the War Machine Rhino, he is passionate about his beliefs.
Styles, Daniels. We just heard the comments from Kurt Angle, and they are a lot to sort through, to say the least. What are your thoughts?
Chris, I don't know about you, but I'm still kind of digesting this. If Kurt Angle was sincere in what he just said in that ring, I'd say that's a huge step for TNA. I mean, this fight isn't between Kurt and I. It's us against the competition. All of us against the competition. We all want to continue to work for the best wrestling company on this planet. I guess if we can put our personal agendas aside and go out to that ring and do our best, that's exactly what we're going to be.
Okay, now, Daniels, the main event for Turning Point has already been signed for. It's you, AJ Styles, and Samoa Joe in a three-way match for the TNA World title. Now, I'm guessing the TNA management is hoping for a repeat of history because, according to the fans, some 5 years ago at Unbreakable, the match between the three of you was the greatest match in TNA history.
Well, that's right, Lauren. And AJ Joe Daniels, too, is going to exceed expectations, believe me. But first, tonight, AJ and I have to face Kevin Nash and Samoa Joe. Now, I know Kevin and Joe, you're coming off some tough losses from Bound for Glory. Well, I almost died in that ring Sunday night. And yet, here we all are in the Impact Zone one more time. So if there's any question about who's ready, about who's at the top of their game, well, AJ and I are going to answer those questions in the ring.
You know it.
As This Is Big, Muscle and Fitness Magazine showcases the TNA knockouts, the beautiful people, SoCal Val and Lauren. It's available on newsstands now.
Well, I bought mine already.
And speaking of Lauren, let's send it to Lauren with Raisha Saeed.
Saeed, I've got to say, I never saw this night coming. You and Kong in the ring tonight on opposite sides of the ring as opponents?
Silence! What? Kong, she don't need me anymore? Kong, now she wants to be on her own? Nonsense. Nonsense. I know everything about Kong. The beast she forget. She has learnt everything from me. I know exactly what she's going to do before she even know it. And this is how Kong she want to return my favor? Now, a message to Kong. Kong, you are my puppet. I pull the strings. You wrestle tonight, I will destroy you.
Well, Kong and Saeed inseparable for 2 years, but the recent issues have driven a wedge between them. It's Mike Tenay, it's Taz at ringside.
Yeah, by the way, a nice orange tie there, Mike.
Yeah, nice hoodie. Available at TNAWrestling.com, I'm guessing.
Cha-ching. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to this very intriguing edition of Impact, and this is why.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, for the first time ever, we're going to have these two battling. How can the long-time relationship between Kong and Saeed survive after tonight?
It's the return of the high-risk spectacle, Ultimate X. It's tonight with teams where the winners get a chance at the TNA Tag Titles next month at Turning Point.
Well, speaking of the TNA Tag Team Titles, we crowned new TNA Tag Team Champions last Sunday at Bound for Glory. Their first title defense is tonight against Beer Money in a vile structure known as the Six Sides of Steel.
Taz, hold on one second. Something's going on in the entrance tunnel. Something's going on. Here it is. What is this?
That's Homicide and Amazing Red. Well, they're scheduled to... Oh!
You're right. They are scheduled
to wrestle here tonight, yeah.
To compete. And just judging by what we're seeing... Oh! Homicide didn't want to wait for the ring entrances. Did you see the effect of that clothesline as he came charging down the ramp and the back of Red's head hit the concrete? Oh, what a splat.
Yeah, now the front of Red's head hits the steel post. Homicide just hell-bent here. Oof. Oh, Amazing Red. It's simply that, just amazing. You gotta watch it.
Oh, Red tried to fight back, but then Homicide cut him off, dropped him down right on the apron.
Well, did a bell ring? Is this thing official yet or what? Finally. It's official. Well, Homicide did the damage early on here.
And this is so interesting watching these two. I can tell you there's a long history. Matter of fact, Homicide was one of Amazing Red's original trainers.
Yeah, well, actually, Homicide has a wrestling school in Brooklyn, New York, and Red has some wrestling students too, and they would come train at Homicide School, and there was a bit of a rivalry, watch out, between Red and Homicide. Nasty pump handle suplex right there.
And check out the ringside area. Amazing Red's promoter, Don West, coming down here, and he is right in the ear of referee Andrew Thomas. You can see how upset Don was.
Yeah, Don West, definitely. Hey, if you want somebody promoting you, Don West is the guy.
He's got the fans here at the Impact Zone firmly in support of the X Division champion, Amazing Red, in this non-title match. And Homicide just pulling out all the stops.
You got to wonder the physical effect of both these athletes after what we witnessed a few days ago at Bound for Glory.
Oh, that Ultimate X was unbelievable as Amazing Red retained the X Division championship. We're going to have another Ultimate X match later tonight as he gets dropped face first right into the corner.
Look at this.
Pin,
Homicide
cover. He's got his feet on the ropes.
You got to be careful with Homicide. He's a very unstable. Just watch out!
A quick roll up, shoulders down. No, he has been absolutely uncontrollable ever since joining World Elite. Red caught him with the kick. Ooh, charges into the corner.
Homicide should never took his eye off the ball, and the ball was Amazing Red. Amazing Red is all over Homicide.
Snapped off the scissors. Homicide misses with the clothesline, and Red drilled him with the kick.
What the hell was that?
He's going to get the win now. How the hell did Homicide kick out?
Oh my God, I never seen a move like that in my life. That's not an overstatement. That's the truth. What was that?
But all of a sudden, Red's got this match in his favor, but then, he gets drilled by Homicide. No, look out! Oh, Gringo Killer! He hit the Gringo Killer!
Wow. Tell you what, once you get a victory on a champion, non-title or not, that builds your confidence. Homicide just pinned the X Division champion.
And Amazing Red, he never really fully recovered from that attack, Taz, even before the bell.
Well, Don West better be careful.
Think of what we've just seen. Like Taz said, Homicide not only beat the X Division champ, he just beat the winner of Ultimate X.
Scott Steiner, we know that you're getting ready to head out to face Matt Morgan, but we were all taken back by the words of Kurt Angle tonight. And with Booker T gone, and it appears that the Main Event Mafia is no longer existing, where does that leave you?
What do you mean, Main Event Mafia is no longer existing? Appears to who? I'm wearing my Main Event Mafia warm-up. I just left the Main Event Mafia locker room. Let me tell you something, Lauren. As long as I'm here, there's going to be a Main Event Mafia. See, Kurt, you got to be crazy to be in this business, and Kurt is already there. No, he lost his mind when he gave these guys credit. Well, Kurt Angle doesn't speak for me, and I'm not giving these young punks any credit. They've got to earn it. And I'll tell you what, Lauren, the first young punk I'm going to beat up tonight is going to be Mike Morgan.
Wait, Matt Morgan.
Who's Matt?
The guy that you're about to face.
Well, who's Mike? You know what, Matt and Mike, I'll beat them both up. I'll tell you what, bad as I beat up Matt Morgan, he's not even going to remember what his name is.
Oh, my God.
Well, here comes Matt Morgan.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Fairfield, Connecticut, the Blueprint, Matt Morgan.
It is so rare when you can talk about a defeat being a positive for your career, but that's exactly what you can say for the Blueprint Matt Morgan when it came to Bound for Glory.
Unquestionably, Mike, absolutely. Point well taken. Matt Morgan, I said it at Bound for Glory, I'll say it again. I felt like we watched this young athlete, this stud. We watched him grow up in front of our eyes. We watched him become a star, bigger star than he was when he dueled with Kurt Angle. What an impressive showing he had.
Opponent from Detroit, Michigan, Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner.
Well, some very interesting comments pre-match from Scott Steiner. He says, as long as I'm here, there's going to be a Main Event Mafia, but then at the same time, almost seemed as if he was distancing himself from the Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle.
And what's wrong with that? I mean, Scott Steiner doesn't have his own mind? I mean, really? He's got his own opinions. I can understand that.
What's he doing down here? down to the ringside area. That's Crystal Lashley. That's the wife of the boss, Bobby Lashley.
Yeah, that's a little disrespectful right there. Crossing the line, Scott.
Crystal doesn't seem that impressed with Big Papa Pump, the way she shook her head.
Hey, look, Scott Steiner, man, look. Scott Steiner is a mega star. He believes it. He knows it. It's hard to argue with the man. And he's got no confidence problem. Very cocky. But that was a little disrespectful. That's a man's wife.
We saw Big Papa Pump, Scott Steiner, suplexing people all over the Brent Event Center in Irvine, California.
I think some of the guys haven't landed yet.
And when it comes to the blueprint, Matt Morgan, Taz, take us inside the ring and the mindset here. Nobody knows the suplex game like you do. Big Papa Pump Scott Steiner against a 7-foot, 300-pound blueprint Matt Morgan. Is he going to be able to toss him around like he did the competitors at Full Metal Mayhem?
I think so. I think without a doubt that Steiner can suplex. Listen, when a guy has height on you and you have a suplex arsenal, your hips are already lower than his hips. That helps you with your throws. Now, this is not good for Steiner. Matt Morgan with the...
Yeah, elbow pads go flying, and then the elbows go flying. The rights and the lefts to the side of the head.
Matt Morgan hit you with so many right elbows, you beg for a left. Oh! What happened there?
Came charging into the corner, and Steiner must have caught him with something when he
couldn't tell.
When he made his way into the turnbuckles, and then Big Papa Pump comes fighting out.
And look at Steiner here.
You try and chop down that big redwood.
Yeah, that's what you want to do. Steiner just, again, a mat tactician. Well documented Scott Steiner's amateur background.
University of Michigan.
All-American now. Stud amateur wrestler. So if Steiner's trying to maybe level the field here as far as the height and keep Matt down in a horizontal position, that's a good game plan.
Yeah, and he's doing a real good job up to this point. Morgan set up against the ropes, and you hear the echo of that knife edge chop throughout the impact zone. And
talk about echoes. How about that forearm smash? It's the big back of Matt Morgan.
What we talked about, what we anticipated in terms of the suplex, and then the follow-up power game is the Steiner line just drops the blueprint in his tracks, going to ring it out and drop the elbow. Bicep right into the pin, and no, doesn't want the pin, going to show off instead.
Scott Steiner, I mean, he's called Big Papa Pump for a reason. Guy is put together, big, thick, look at the size of his hands. Guy's got fingers like sausages. Look at those abs. That reminds me when I was training back in the day.
There you go. All the part of short arm clothesline. That one caught him unaware. Wow. Follow-up move is another clothesline, and all of a sudden now, the blueprint has got Steiner on the defensive.
Yeah, you don't want Matt Morgan in hot pursuit after you.
Discus-style clothesline by Morgan, and all of a sudden, Steiner, he's got him reeling here.
Yeah, Matt Morgan in control. Here comes Morgan. Oh, look at all that height, the athletic ability.
300 pounds incoming right across the back.
Just imagine Matt Morgan's confidence. We talked all about confidence. Just imagine his confidence now coming off of that phenomenal battle with Kurt Angle at Bound for Glory.
Watch out, going to take it to the streets here at the Impact Zone outside the six-sided ring, and this is Scott Steiner's playground out here. This is what he lives for.
Yeah, Big Papa Pump not only is tremendous in-ring skills, but he'll get into a fight with you in a heartbeat. And what's Steiner now?
Coming over for a chair.
I'll give you a chance, Bobby.
He's coming back over to Chris. What the hell is this? Coming over to Crystal Lashley.
Yeah, I know you love it. You're the real man.
Oh, man.
And here comes the boss, Bobby Lashley. He's had enough of it.
Can you blame him? The guy's wife. What the hell is Steiner thinking?
Watch out, watch out.
I mean, can you blame Bobby here?
Blame him. I'm just trying to get the hell out of the way. Whoa.
Watch out.
There goes Steiner head first right into the steel, right into that post.
Steiner is in the middle of a match here, I believe, right, against Matt Morgan?
Yeah, but I mean, this is a situation where Scott Steiner, he initiated this with Bobby Lashley with what he did to Crystal.
Oh, my God, the carbon footprint.
Pin.
wrong with being an opportunist, and Matt Morgan just was.
That was a judgment call by the referee. Steiner ends up paying the price. Let's send it to Lauren with Awesome Kong. This could be interesting.
Awesome Kong tonight.
Raisha, no more orders. No more orders tonight. Finished.
Bobby Lashley, please hear me out. I would like to apologize on behalf of TNA to you and your wife, Crystal, for
Don't
Scott
apologize for TNA. You know what? Scott Steiner needs to apologize to Crystal.
I know.
What he did tonight is inexcusable.
Ridiculous.
And I tell you what, this is a game that Scott really doesn't want to play.
Oh, guys, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following tag team contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing team number one first, representing the nation of violence, the Samoan submission machine, Samoa Joe. His tag team partner from Detroit, Michigan, Big Sexy Kevin Nash.
Well, we talked earlier about the Mafia's problems at Bound for Glory and Taz. Let's take a look. Kevin Nash defending the Legends title against Hernandez and Eric Young on Sunday.
Yeah, and I got to tell you, as you'll see, I mean, I was shocked, as for you, Mike, and everyone, I think, was shocked that Eric Young pulled the wool right over Nash's eyes. We thought he was going to work together with Nash to take out Hernandez. Eric Young, talk about everybody else doing this. A thief of the night.
Your opponents first from Gainesville, Georgia, the TNA Heavyweight Champion of the World, the phenomenal AJ His tag team partner from the City of Angels,
City of Angels. Daniel was almost flying with Angels after Bound for Glory. Good God. You see right there, he's talking to Daniels earlier, taped up a little bit on the back, some of that kinesio tape on the back of his neck and stuff. I said, man, you busted up, you beat up a lot. He said, I'm fine. I don't know about that.
Well, just shows you how tough and how resilient Daniels is. That was spectacular when it came to Ultimate X and Bound for Glory, and at the same time, we've got a document for everyone that the phenomenal AJ Styles, he did it. First title defense of the TNA World Heavyweight Championship against the Icon Sting, and he retained.
Just that 1 second, the music didn't even end, and both Nash and Joe taking advantage and just attacking both Daniels and AJ from behind.
Well, I can tell you it was a PO'd Kevin Nash that I talked to earlier today. You'll remember that Eric Young had promised Nash in exchange for the $60,000 that Nash would end up keeping his Legends title. That wasn't the case. AJ extends the legs and drills Joe with the drop kick.
Tremendous drop kick. First the leapfrog and then drilling Samoa Joe, and watch out. I'll tell you, Joe off an excellent submission match with Bobby Lashley at Bound for Glory. Joe did not come out on the winning end. Wait a minute.
No, but pin here, no, but nobody's tougher than Samoa Joe.
Well, you know, actually, the referee Earl Hebner during that match made a quick judgment call and rang the bell quick because Joe was caught. About ready to get choked out, and I spoke to Joe about it, and he said, yeah, Taz, I was getting ready to get choked out. And he was glad the ref rang the bell.
All of a sudden, Daniels and Styles really taking it to the Samoan submission machine, who stops on a dime and catches AJ with an elbow directly to the jaw. AJ cost himself when he committed. He went airborne, and Joe, the immediate follow-up, the senton, he dropped down with the backsplash.
Well, sometimes, like an AJ Styles, when you're that risk taker, it's just that. Hence the word risk. And the risk works sometimes it don't. That time it didn't work for AJ.
Talked about how upset Kevin Nash was.
God, oh my God, watch out here.
Big side slam right into the pin and both legs hooked on Styles. Not only did Eric Young screw Nash out of the Legends title Sunday at Bound for Glory, but I can tell you there is controversy surrounding that promised $60,000 payoff from the leader of World Elite, Eric Young, and now all of a sudden, this match has turned big time.
You don't want to renege on a guy like Kevin Nash if you're Eric Young. You're supposed to pay up, but, you know, Eric Young is shady and slimy, but right now, both Samoa Joe and Nash are in control of AJ, but here comes AJ.
Get that comeback rolling with the strikes with the right hands, but then he gets cut off immediately. The size and power of Joe, and well, size and power, nothing like big sexy Kevin Nash.
And we pointed it out on Sunday, Mike. I mean, Kevin Nash has been wrestling the past couple of weeks with a broken hand. I believe it's his right hand. You can see it's heavily taped. Can't really tell from that shot. But Nash's right hand is busted. Like the man or not, you got to give him credit for his resiliency and toughness.
Nash known for that big-time offense in the corners, whether it's the elbows, the knees, and right at that time you saw the series of shots to the midsection of Styles with the knees. What's so difficult to compete, Taz, when your wind is affected like this?
Well, absolutely. Once your cardiovascular is attacked and you got a giant, basically, a giant with a nasty attitude like Nash.
Too busy taking your money home every week, ass.
Putting a nasty offense on you. It's not a good way to spend a Thursday night.
What we're seeing here is the experience factor of big sexy Kevin Nash coming into play as he sizes up AJ in the corner. Or maybe he just posed a little bit too long right there, and that enables Styles to fight back, but then he gets cut off with another knee.
Yeah, AJ Styles, I mean, just, again, loaded with heart and toughness. But, Kevin Nash, he's been, watch out, watch AJ here!
Beautiful springboard, punctuated with the flying forearm.
I think AJ had to get a little extra high in that springboard, Mike, to reach the top of the head of Nash.
And he got plenty of elevation in the process.
Well, talk about turning point. This is the turning point in the match. Can AJ get Daniels in? Is Daniels 100% for real?
I think we're going to find out right here. AJ crawling, hands and knees.
There we go.
Nash tries to stop him, but not able to. And Daniels on fire. Joe down. Got the big man rocking. Spin kick that time. Took down Samoa Joe.
Pinpoint leg lariat. Another forearm shiver right to the face by Daniels of Nash.
Sends Joe into his partner, and then with one clothesline, takes down 2 for 1. Pin on Nash. No!
Never seen that before. Talk about innovative. He forced Nash to more or less DDT Samoa Joe first as he clothesline.
All in one fluid motion. Daniels gets cut off with that clothesline.
Too much size from Kevin Nash. Here's Joe in the background with a steel chair. Oh, watch AJ! Did AJ hit the back of his head, Mike, on the cement here?
And AJ down right in front of the broadcast table hurt. You can see his partner Daniels coming over to the corner and extending the hand.
Oh, man, I don't know, man.
Wait a minute.
I don't like
Daniels choke slam. And done.
Here are your winners, Samoa Joe, big sexy Kevin Nash.
What was pretty obvious there that Daniels got distracted when AJ went for that springing moonsault back off the ropes on Joe out on the floor. Daniels came to the corner for the tag. There was no partner there.
No, none at all. Kevin Nash just put the exclamation point right on Daniels.
Kevin Nash, congratulations on your victory.
You think I'm worried about my victory right now? Eric Young stole my belt, owes me 60 grand. No, he's back here somewhere. Hey, Young, Big Sexy's looking for you. He's coming to get you, boy.
Thank you, Kevin.
Well, if I'm Eric Young,
I would have hide under a table.
I'd be looking over my shoulder. Let's go to JB.
You want all the hot backstage gossip delivered absolutely free via text message to your mobile phone? Text TNA to 81676 and sign up for TNA Mobile.
Nash, I heard what you said, and if you're looking for me, I'm not real hard to find. I'm the TNA Legends Champion. I'm the guy that outsmarted you at Bound for Glory. I'm the leader of the World Elite. And now that the British invasion, they've got their tag gold, I'm the leader of the most dominant group in professional wrestling. And JB, doesn't it feel like you guys are all just playing a man down? And the World Elite is on the power play? So Nash, I'm going to need you to stick around. Because next week I got a big announcement, earth-shattering, and it's going to rock TNA to its foundation. Vini, Vidi, Vici.
Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, Motor City Machine Guns. Tonight, TNA history will be made when, for the first time ever, TNA will have an Ultimate X tag team match on Impact.
You smell that, Lauren? You smell that? See, that's the smell of progress. The machine gun movement has begun, first with our new entrance music and video, and now tonight, the first ever Tag Team Ultimate X match on primetime television. Now, I'm not going to lie. Lethal Consequences, they may have a slight advantage. See, they didn't do double duty at Bound for Glory like we did. But you know what? That's going to be irrelevant when we pull down that X, and we are the #1 contenders for the Tag Team Championship at Turning Point.
You'll have to excuse me. I got hit in the throat with a clothesline in our last Ultimate X match, and I figured the viewers at home can turn up the volume on their television sets. I can't turn up my larynx. And I think it's a good idea, and I think it's smart that TNA is going to give these opportunities to the younger wrestlers on their rosters. But tonight's the first time that we've gotten an opportunity. Apparently, we weren't included in the memo. So we're going to make the most of this, and we're going to do what we've done since day one. We're going to make people pay attention to us, so we're going to start tonight.
Well, good luck, guys.
Earlier today, the beautiful people once again used their charm to hijack a TNA cameraman and shoot their latest feature. Check this out.
Beautiful people on the set of our newest movie, Meanest Girls. Come here, let's take you to the first scene. Come on, quickly, come on.
Taylor, Serena. Okay, so this is our set of our new reality show, Meanest Girls, and we're doing some casting.
A food fight. It's not obviously a food fight with hot girls doing it. It's pretty cool. Gotta get me a little hungry.
You're into this, huh?
I'm definitely getting hungry.
Beautiful people showing to the world just how mean they are. Is that ranch dressing?
Oh, it looks like heavy cream. Oh, heavy cream on our abdomen.
Taz, settle down.
I think you'll be perfect for the part.
Next week, the sequel.
Meanest Girls Part 2.
Oh, no, tag champ. Tag chump's more like it.
When we return to Impact, Awesome Kong meets her 2-year associate, Saeed.
Ladies and gentlemen, the opponent in this match. She stands 6 feet 1 inches tall. She weighs 272 3/8 pounds. She is Awesome Kong!
Yes, she's known as the most dominant, the most destructive force of the TNA Knockout division, and for good reason. Awesome Kong looked to be on the verge of winning the TNA Knockout Championship at Bound for Glory. Raisha Saeed came down, thought that she was helping Kong. That wasn't the case, because that interference by Saeed with that steel chair ended up backfiring and costing Kong that chance, and Kong's out for revenge.
Yeah, I mean, look, it's well documented. Awesome Kong, an extremely dangerous woman. And, Baba swing hit. Oh my God.
The giant swing
I should
from
say,
the giant of the knockout division.
This Kong, you can see Kong's eyes, Mike. She's hot. She's living, man. She just wants to destroy Saeed. Saeed's just trying to stay away from her.
What we do know about the history between these two is that they trained together initially several years ago over in Japan in a dojo, and that's when they were first really put together, and all of a sudden Saeed able to turn it around in a drop kick, and this is smart right here.
Yeah, well, we've seen that earlier on Kevin Nash to try and level the playing field and brings Awesome Kong down to size, but with Saeed again, maybe one step ahead of Awesome Kong. Do it, don't wait. See what happens. He or she who hesitates usually gets drilled by Awesome Kong.
You know, not often that we've heard from Awesome Kong in her 2 years here in TNA. We did hear from her earlier tonight, and obviously she doesn't like being ordered around by Saeed. And Saeed, fortunately for her, able to get to her feet. Wow. What a shot.
How often someone smacks Awesome Kong right across the face and head.
Rapid fire kicks from the second rope to the head of Kong by Saeed.
What's Raisha Saeed? What is she going to do here? It's like maybe
from the top with that leg, almost a leg drop right across the back of her head, and all the impact and the power sent Kong directly down to the mat.
Hey, Mike, it's not obviously Awesome Kong laying.
No,
not
in
moving.
Position to get pinned like this.
Oh, almost about to be a gigantic upset right there, in my view.
Well, at the same time, who would know Awesome Kong better, potential weaknesses, than Raisha Saeed?
Well, exactly. And again, like I said, that's what we heard Raisha say, and that's a big plus. That's in your favor when you help prepare an athlete to train. And look, watch Raisha. Watch this. I think that Raisha was a little too slow coming up with that spread.
That would be the definition of high risk and zero reward.
Yep.
Oh, went for that double underhook. Looked like it was implant buster time. But what we saw right there, the knowledge of Saeed, she was able to avoid the implant buster.
Whoa. Nice counter.
Sit down splash.
Squash. That's kind of an implant buster, too. I popped myself. Anyway, now Awesome Kong. She could zone in for the win right here. Oh, she's got it.
There's the implant buster. Cover, 2.
Forget about it.
Got the pin and got the win and the revenge.
Here is your winner, Awesome Kong.
So is it over now? Is the relationship between Raisha and Awesome Kong over? I would assume, yeah.
Well, one would think Kong certainly doesn't want to be ordered around anymore by Raisha, and judging by what we just witnessed, I don't think
what's she doing? What's Kong? Well, the match is officially over. Awesome Kong is the winner, but
she's just dragging Saeed to the back.
Maybe Kong wants to bring Raisha back to the locker room area, and I doubt she's going to try and patch things up.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it.
Well, referee Andrew Thomas, good luck, buddy.
Grabbing Saeed by the head.
I don't like this, Mike.
To the top of the ramp.
Kong with some bad intentions on him.
Done.
No way. No! Oh my God.
She just, that's that pyro zone area. And she just threw her to...
We better get help out here for her. We need help for Raisha.
Referee checking on her condition momentarily and calling for help.
But that was bad here. Oh my God.
And ladies and gentlemen, this was moments ago here on Impact. As you see, Awesome Kong not satisfied with just the victory over Saeed, Taz.
I mean, look at that, just a devastating, nasty, just tough to watch attack. Wow. Got to wonder her safety. You got to wonder how Raisha.
And look at her. Yeah, then this was during the commercial break. TNA staff, the EMTs, the paramedics, as they came on the scene to check on the condition of Raisha Saeed.
The question I have is the TNA locker room safe now that Awesome Kong's handler has been destroyed by Kong herself?
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall with a 10-minute time limit. Introducing first from Detroit, Michigan, the War Machine, Rhino.
Well, pretty safe to say the War Machine has been stirring the you-know-what tonight here on Impact. And as he gets set for one-on-one competition, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined at the broadcast position by Team 3D, Brother Devon, Brother Ray on headsets. Still feeling and still showing the after effects of what went down at Full Metal Mayhem.
Me and my brother Devon kind of already promised the upper management of TNA that we'd kind of come out here and cool our heads a little bit during Rhino's match. My head is splitting. I got another concussion because of him. This is Rhino's way of waking up me and my brother Devon. You guys know how pissed I am. Taz, you especially.
His opponent from Houston, Texas,
See Supermax on his way out. And Bubba, I got to ask you, I mean, do you think that Rhino's onto something? Do you think that the younger superstars here in TNA are, I mean, you know, trying to outdo the guys that are more seasoned?
Not at all, Taz. Not at all. These are good, young wrestlers with nothing but bright futures ahead of them, just like we were back in the day. I don't believe this. I think this guy's paranoid.
You know, Rhino has shown signs of being bitter, being disgruntled. We've seen that, especially with Jesse Neal.
No doubt, and I'm happy to say that Jesse's doing great at the Team 3D Academy right now, and he's progressing every day.
Yeah, Mike was just going to ask that, but we took the line from him.
Almost one of those situations where when it comes to the War Machine, Brother Ray, agree or disagree, he is passionate about his beliefs, and we want to talk to you about what went down at Full Metal Mayhem, especially involving the War Machine Rhino. I mean, it was good news, bad news for Team 3D. You win the IWGP New Japan Tag titles, but then the War Machine Rhino cost you the TNA World Tag Team Championships.
Definitely a bittersweet 23rd World Tag Team title, without a doubt. Rhino's trying to get our attention. This guy's supposed to be, you know...
hold on.
Here comes Supermax.
He's about to get Supermax.
Good, he deserved it. Good.
Amazing athleticism.
That he deserves.
Got to say something about Bound for Glory, guys. If you can get a shot of Hernandez's mouth, he lost 4 teeth, I think 4 front teeth by Kevin Nash, basically drilling him in the mouth. Bound for Glory was a little physical for everybody.
Yeah, it just shows you how hard-hitting it was Sunday at Bound for Glory. Oh, and did you see what Rhino just did right there? He crotched Hernandez. Supermax, he was just coming in by kicking the rope.
Rhino's definitely resorting to tactics that, that's not really becoming of him.
Well, they're effective, though. You know that. And listen,
it's true. It's true.
It's effective. I mean,
we've been there, Taz. We've been there.
Absolutely. You know, listen, you got to take advantage of opportunities in match, especially with an athlete.
Yeah, but how about, wait. Wrapping a steel chair around my head for no good reason?
No.
Costing us the TNA titles for no good reason? Come on.
I hear you. No, I hear you. We were shocked when Rhino interfered in your match at Bound for Glory.
That's the way to get our attention? How about calling me, texting me, Twittering me, Facebooking me, MySpacing me?
You don't have all those gadgets. Stop your exaggeration. But I get your point. I'm just trying to joke around a little bit.
Yeah,
calm me down.
Relax. Look at my head, Taz.
Relax a little bit.
Joking around.
I'm not joking. Listen,
when was the last time you were in the ring, Taz?
It doesn't matter I'm not a wrestler anymore, bro. But you got to calm down. You know Rhino for years. You know the way he is. He's a combustible guy. No, really.
And if I can play devil's advocate for 1 second as Rhino goes up to the ropes, no, not able to crash down on Hernandez. I mean, think back to Full Metal Mayhem. Beer Money, I mean, they did take out Booker T this past Sunday.
I don't know. What do you mean they took out Booker T? Beer Money was just trying to win the match. They hit their finishing move on Booker T. I don't buy into that. Them trying to take him out, like end his career? You really read into it that way?
Well, I don't know. I didn't at the time, but after what I heard from Rhino earlier, I've got to tell you, it came to mind. Whoa, look at that power.
Rhino might be done. Got him.
Did he get it?
So you guys actually think that there's some merit to what Rhino's trying to say?
I didn't say that. I didn't even assume that. Mike said it. I don't know what you said.
I don't know about merit, but he's got me thinking.
I'm confused.
Well, I hear you.
Don't make fun of me because I'm confused. You've been confused.
Stop. Look, we go back a long time. We usually bust each other's chops. I want to see you lighten up a little bit, man. I know you're upset.
I'm pissed.
I know you are, but calm down. Let's enjoy the match. Maybe you'll be happy if Hernandez beats Rhino.
Look at this.
And that might do it.
Top rope splash. 1, 2.
Good. That I am happy to see.
Oh, there you go.
Good for Hernandez.
Very impressive. Oh!
There we go. See what I mean?
Well, Team 3D loving the win by Supermax, but not so much this post-match attack, and there's the belly-to-belly.
Well, Rhino waited for Hernandez to have his back turn, get his celebration. Attack the man. Oh, well, Rhino setting up here for the gore, I think.
He's got Hernandez in his sights.
This is ridiculous.
Watch out.
Oh, the big man able to sidestep the War Machine.
What is it?
Hernandez basically losing his cool.
Whoa.
What's he going to do here?
Just signal for
that border toss.
Yeah.
He sure did. And Team 3D sliding in.
Team 3D calming down Hernandez.
Almost as if they're trying to talk some sense into him.
A little confused of... future heavyweight. Not for him. Not for him. I know, and Rhino,
just when he was going to hit the border toss on Rhino out here on the concrete of all things, he was going to try.
And Rhino took advantage of the opportunity to slip his way out of here before he got attacked by Team 3D and will get brought across by Hernandez.
And in the process, Brother Ray, Brother Devon able to calm down Hernandez.
Kurt Angle, I got to be honest with you, I've known you for many years, a long time, and I can honestly tell you I have never heard the words come out of your mouth like we heard earlier tonight.
What can I say, JB? I mean, I was wrong. These younger talent, they wrestle night in, night out. They put everything on the line, win, lose, or draw, and they do it consistently.
What about what Rhino had to say, though?
What, that TNA wants to replace the veterans?
Yeah.
I look at it as a lack of confidence on Rhino's part. I mean, I believe that deep down inside that Kurt Angle is the very best. So is TNA better off without Kurt Angle? And another thing, AJ Styles. I know that you have a triple threat match this month against Samoa Joe and Christopher Daniels. But next month, I'm going to get my title shot. And next month, we're going to find out who is the very best in TNA.
Well, it's certainly interesting you look at the situation here, the title contention as it is right now.
Mr. Angle, I just had to come here, shake your hand, introduce myself. I am currently known as Desmond Wolfe, but you can call me Wolf. Now, sir, I don't call a lot of people sir, but sir, I am a huge fan of you. I've followed your career ever since the Olympics. I know all about you. You know, it's just an honor and a privilege to be here with you right now. I just want to tell you, from the bottom of my heart, the reason that I'm a professional wrestler is because of you. And the reason that I came here in TNA is because of you.
Well, thank you. What's your name, by the way?
Desmond. Desmond Wolfe.
Thank you, Desmond. Welcome to TNA, man. See that? Good. Some young blood? Dang, man. We got some talent coming. It's going to be incredible.
God, what?
You insane? The hell did Desmond Wolfe just attacked Kurt Angle?
Kurt Angle, are you out of your mind?
Moments ago here on Impact, Kurt Angle's interview interrupted by the newcomer Desmond Wolfe.
Yeah, Desmond Wolfe, which I believe him. He looks like a guy named Nigel McGuinness, I guess formerly known as. But you know what? Wolfe making an impact in regards to first impressions, to say the least.
Yeah, making his name at Kurt Angle's expense. You may not agree with Desmond Wolfe's methods, but that's how you get noticed.
Ooh, yeah. Ladies and gentlemen, this is an Ultimate X Tag Team match where the winner's get a tag team title shot at Turning Point, introducing team number 1, Black Machismo Jay Lethal and Consequences Creed, the team of Lethal Consequences.
What a chance. What an opportunity this is for Lethal Consequences. You just heard the announcement made. The victors in this Ultimate X match will go on Sunday, November the 15th at Turning Point, and they will get a shot at the TNA World Tag Team Champions. Ultimate X was incredible on Sunday, and you know it's going to be off the charts tonight.
From Detroit, Michigan, Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Gun.
No, Mike, I didn't get a chance to say it on Sunday at Bound for Glory, but I'm really digging the new video and music for the Machine Guns.
Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley, they really put their heart into the presentation aspect, and when it comes to their in-ring abilities, and especially when we're talking Ultimate X, that experience factor that the Guns bring to this #1 contenders match, boy, it is going to be big.
I'm telling you, ladies and gentlemen, if you want to see 6 athletes put their bodies at high risk, you got to watch the Ultimate X match from Bound for Glory this past Sunday. It was insane. And here we go. Look at this. Already.
See, all 4 tried to climb up that truss and immediately make their way across the cables, but that didn't last long.
And, you know, earlier tonight, we saw a different side of the Machine Guns. No more of the sophomoric stylings. A very serious Motor City Machine Guns. They realized, no, it's a #1 contendership match for the TNA Tag Team titles.
coming at turning point. Yeah, that's the case. I think that's why we're seeing this more serious side. The guns is lethal. Wow, the back of his head crashes on the canvas, and then the double team kick.
And here comes Creed. Whoa. Nobody home. This is where the machine guns are dangerous.
Watch out. Could be dive. Double dive. Look out.
Look at it. What the heck? These guys are just...
How about that for ad-libbing?
Ad-libbing, losing a lip in ad-libbing. And now Alice Shelley trying to get that gigantic red X.
And that's the opening here for Shelley making his way.
Shelley's going to get it.
And he gets pulled down by Creed. These are the same two teams squared off in the pre-show at Bound for Glory on Sunday. So I think in essence here, confidence has to be on the side of the Guns, who were victorious, but then
revenge would have to be on the side of Consequences. Creed and Jay Lethal, Black Machismo right there. And looking real good right here.
Going to see if they can get that revenge, gain it by taking down the X, going on to turning point, and gaining a shot at tag team gold.
That's what you want to try and do. Wear down the opponents. Oh, Alex Shelley. Oh, here comes Sabin. Oh, my God.
Right up the back of his Guns.
Well, look at Creed. Look at Creed, Mike.
And Creed was close.
Oh, God. Round kick to the front and back.
Just sandwich.
Yeah, Creed got grilled. Machine gun sandwich.
With the double team kick now, with Lethal down, you'll notice that Shelley has Creed, and here's the chance for Sabin to go flying across those cables.
Very smart. Shelley's holding Creed. Oh, that was even smarter by Consequences Creed to drop Sabin by using his partner into the ropes.
Yeah, like battering ram style, overpowered Shelley, sent him into the corner. There's a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and it leads to Creed with that sweep.
The Russian leg sweep. Consequences Creed looking sharp as a tack right now.
Hang time drop kick. Both boots right in the face of Shelley.
How often on free TV do you see an Ultimate X match? Are you kidding me or what? For the #1 contendership for TNA Tag Team titles.
Then you add in that it's a tag team Ultimate X.
That's what we bring here at TNA, baby. You got to be digging this. But if you're Chris Sabin, he's got to try and get himself out of harm's way with Creed. And that'll do it.
You see Lethal moving up the truss, and he's going to try and go.
Oh, look at this upside down action. Oh, wait. Sabin trying to grab him.
That's a pretty effective way.
Oh, my God.
Unless you get cut off by Sabin and you're caught hanging in the air, this is where it gets dangerous.
Oh, my God, look at it.
Oh, God.
This is sick to watch. I didn't want to watch this. What's going to happen here?
Nothing good, I'm telling you that.
Oh, my God.
Shelley's got Creed.
This is ingredient.
Lethal was able to break away.
Scooted out.
There goes Machismo. Look how close he is.
Jay Lethal's going to do it, Mike.
Look at the ground that he's making up.
How quick did he scoot? Look at this. Guys look like paratroopers. Unbelievable how quick they're using those ropes. Oh!
And then the impact of the kicks from Sabin to the back of Lethal, and both men crash down to the mat.
And Mike, we saw how dangerous the Ultimate X match can truly be this past Sunday at Bound for Glory. Puts your body in such a dangerous predicament.
And we are seeing it again here tonight on Impact. Big time chop to the chest.
Mike, how important are the TNA Tag Team titles of both these teams that they're trying to just earn a spot in that #1 contendership?
Well, I think especially to these two teams. Watch out for Creed and that springboard.
Look at that missile drop kick. Beautiful. Oh!
Shelley just about took his head off with that kick.
Yeah, ducked the first round kick, then a back heel kick to the face. Shelley now. Oh, full Nelson. Dragon. Oh, what a release. Dragon suplex.
Just tossed him overhead with ease.
That was sick also. Oof.
Sabin drills Lethal with the enziguri and then springs back.
Watch out.
Tornado DDT.
Oh, my God. If Jay Lethal gets up, how the hell's he even going to know where he is? Look at that clothesline turning Sabin inside out, Mike, by Creed.
It's about decapitated him. Kick by Creed to Shelley. And then Machismo follows up.
He's got a cradle in. Wow. Look at that cutter. Beautiful.
Excellent double team by Lethal Consequences on Alex Shelley. And now, if you look at the guns, Shelley is being manhandled here by...
Watch out, watch out.
Shelley's down, Sabin in the midst of the double team. The elbows, he fights it off.
Nice scoop double leg by Lethal. Sent into a Boston Crab. That's oh man, that's a painful hold.
Both legs hook, full Boston Crab, and it's the perfect move here because it takes him out of play.
Here comes Alex Shelley. Can he stop him? Yeah, he definitely can. He's got time.
Just when it looked like Creed was going to be able to climb that truss without any competition,
Maybe a power
Shelley
bomb
from behind.
Maybe look at a springboard by Sabin. Oh, what a clothesline. Do it now, Chris. Do it now.
Sabin, you look at the bodies around the six-sided ring, inside and out. I don't know who's going to stop Sabin here. Here he goes.
Sabin,
he's close.
He's very close.
Take down the X. Get a tag title shot. Can he do it? Oh, no. Oh, lethal combination.
How fast are all four of these men? Lightning quick.
Lethal and Shelley now battling.
Oh, talk about physicality, man. This damn thing is nasty to smash. You guys are pounding on each other.
Signature match of TNA's No Limits X Division. The guns here. Oh, they've got something in mind for Lethal.
Sabin set up like a powerbomb. Look at Shelley.
Oh, sliced bread off the truss.
The knee. High risk. Big time. Maiden going for the knee there of Shelley.
Maiden Detroit style, but you see Shelley injured, really favoring the knee.
Well, Shelley might have blew out his knee, but Chris Sabin, you got the opportunity now, man. Get up there and scoot across and try and grab that big red X.
Take it down. Get the tag title shot. Oh, don't lose Creed. Don't lose Creed in this shot. He's close, but so is Sabin.
Look at this. He's got it. Wow. Congratulations to the new #1 contenders for the TNA Tag Team titles, the Motor City Machine Guns.
Gotta say it again, just like we did on Sunday at Bound for Glory. This Ultimate X, it's just incredible, Taz.
Talk about exuberance and excitement. Awesome.
Motor City Machine Guns, they're in line. They get the tag title shot at Turning Point. Coming up next, we will hear from both the Brits and Beer Money before they go to war in the Six Sides of Steel here on Impact.
Don West here at the TNA Live Event Center, brought to you by TNAcallsyou.com, where you can get a message from your favorite TNA superstar. Folks, TNA Wrestling invades the great Midwest, as tomorrow night, TNA is going to be in my hometown, Chicago, Illinois. And then on Saturday, TNA goes to Racine, Wisconsin. And on Sunday, it's the home of those hated Packers. That's right, Green Bay, Wisconsin. And next week, TNA Wrestling goes to New Mexico and Colorado. Remember, there's only one way to catch it, and that's live.
British Invasion, first and foremost, congratulations on capturing the TNA World Tag Team titles at Bound for Glory.
Lauren, that was a foregone conclusion. And now there can be no question in anyone's mind about who the best tag team in TNA is. It's not Beer Money, it's not Team 3D, it's the British Invasion. And one other thing, Lauren. From day one, World Elite have done exactly what they said they were going to do. We've dominated from top to bottom. And we've pushed out Main Event Mafia. Life's good here in the USA, right, lads?
Yeah, it is. But don't get carried away, Doug. I mean, the place is still full of fat, useless slobs. Beer Money, tonight we take you out. Alcohol and money, the only things that Americans care about. Well, tonight we make you sober and poor. Because tonight's shot will be your last. Sorry about your bloody luck.
Gentlemen, we just heard from the British Invasion, and certainly Robert Roode, James Storm tonight inside Six Sides of Steel. Your last opportunity at a shot, the British Invasion in the World Tag Team Championship.
Last opportunity, huh, JB? Last opportunity. Well, that's great! Because it's only one opportunity that Beer Money needs. JB, over the last 4 months, we've gone to battle with Scott Steiner and Booker T. Team 3D and the British Invasion. Well, tonight on Impact, there's only 2 teams. Us and you, British Invasion. What the hell were you boys thinking even agreeing to this match? Tonight, inside the 6 sides of steel, there will be nowhere to run, nowhere to hide, and most of all, there will be no Big Rob Terry to protect your British backsides!
Sober? Did you just say sober and poor? Boy, let me tell you something. This man hasn't been poor since the day he was born. And I haven't been sober since the time I left your mama's house the night you was conceived. So I got a question for you. Who's your daddy? Huh? You don't understand what you got yourself into. This is our home away from home, the 6 sides of steel. And you say sorry about your bloody luck? Take your tampon out, grow you a pair. Sorry about your damn luck. Let's do this.
It is Impact main event time, and the new TNA World Tag Team Champions about to make their first defense, and it's in the steel cage.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following is a TNA World Tag Team title match inside the 6 sides of steel. It is scheduled for 1 fall with a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, representing World Elite, the TNA World Tag Team Champions, Brutus Magnus and Doug Williams, accompanied by Big Rob. They are the British Invasion.
Well, if you thought that the British Invasion carried themselves very hoity-toity before they were...
Hoity-toity?
Yes, before they were the TNA Tag Team Champions, just imagine now the supercilious that's going to come out of these men.
Their noses are in the air, too.
Yes.
And the challengers, Cowboy James Storm, Robert Roode, the team of Beer Money Incorporated.
Well, so much went down at Full Metal Mayhem in the Bound for Glory pay-per-view. The British Invasion becoming TNA World Tag Team Champions. Beer Money Incorporated, well, no success in terms of the titles, but this is their chance. And ladies and gentlemen, do not go anywhere. The British Invasion, Beer Money Incorporated. 6 sides of steel for the TNA tag titles, and it's next. There you see the imposing structure known as the 6 sides of steel. That's our backdrop for our Impact main event. TNA World Tag Team titles on the line. Inside that cage, Beer Money Incorporated and the British Invasion.
And you see Robert Roode. His ribs are taped up. I mean, after Bound for Glory, what Rob Terry did to him.
Yeah, Big Rob taking Robert Roode. You saw the effects right there. Went through that table, and we saw Brother Ray of Team 3D out here earlier. Taz with his head bandage. As we see Roode, the cover on Williams. No!
Oh, backfire. Not often you see Magnus and Williams, got to mess up a maneuver, a double team maneuver. You see Williams going to the ribs.
Just shows you how dangerous that Full Metal Mayhem match is, and just like 6 sides of steel, how about that move by Williams?
Yeah, that was a quick snap, gut-wrench suplex. Putting all the pressure right on a man's ribs, right on Robert Roode's ribs.
Well, the story behind this match and the 6 sides of steel, TNA management, they said we wanted the ratings. They went to the British Invasion. They agreed. They say, we'll give Beer Money a title shot, but this is it. This is the last time that Beer Money's going to get that chance, and that was the conditions that they agreed to.
I don't care if you respect or don't respect the British Invasion. In my opinion, for them, the British Invasion, to put their newly won TNA Tag Team titles on the line against former 3-time champions Beer Money in the 6 sides of steel, that's impressive.
One and done. That's what the Brits said. That's what Beer Money's going to take. Here's the double team on Roode. He got neck-tied.
You can look at it. Just Robert Roode bridging up in the anguish and pain.
And it's Williams for the lateral press, but Roode able to avoid that 3 count.
Robert Roode, the sacrificial lamb in this match for Beer Money. I mean, British Invasion just pinpointing Robert Roode. He's got a target on his body, Mike.
Of course, as we saw earlier tonight here on Impact, Motor City Machine Guns victorious in the Ultimate X match. So when you look at it on paper, the winners of this 6 sides of steel to face the Motor City Machine Guns next month at Turning Point as Roode tries to extend the hand and the arm and get the tag in the Storm, but no such luck. Magnus cuts him off, and then Magnus goes right for Storm.
And not just an elbow to the back of Rude's head. Magnus, an elbow right again to the ribs and lower back. I want to point out, too, I mean, 6 sides of steel. This is not your traditional cage match in a traditional 4-sided ring. There's 6 sides to our ring here in TNA. Hence, there's more steel that can injure you.
And the advantage here for Beer Money Incorporated with this bout being fought inside the steel cage is that it takes away any potential for interference from World Elite.
Absolutely, and if I'm the British Invasion or Beer Money, I'm going to use the 6 sides of steel as a weapon, as an ally of mine. This is a nasty structure, a barbaric structure that you can use to help get an advantage or win the match.
Magnus continues the Brits beat down, and they've really centered in. They've really focused their attack on the injury here of Robert Roode from this past Sunday at Bound for Glory.
Robert Roode, I mean, well documented, low intestinal fortitude, trying to fight back. Knows this is a great opportunity. Get in. That's what I'm saying.
Way to do it. That's one way to turn it around. And how about that high-angle spine buster?
Yeah, but even Robert Roode's feeling it through his body. You know, when you have injury to your ribs or your lower back, you feel it on impact.
Especially a twisting move like that spine buster. That's really where it's going to affect you.
Yeah, twisting your hips and stuff like that. And now Robert Roode's got to take advantage of the opportunity right now and try and tag in.
Absolutely imperative that Roode gets the Cowboy James Storm in, and he came close, but the Brits able to make the tag. Williams tries to stop him. He stopped him once, but not twice. Here comes Storm.
Storm like the proverbial house of fire. Watch out! Oh.
Talk about a complexion of a match. Turning a full 180. All Brits for the first few minutes, and now all Beer Money Incorporated.
Oh, be careful. James Storm looking good. Well, maybe Bruce was going to counter him. Nice. Oh, man. A one-man wrecking crew here.
Doubly impactful was that move into the pin, and Magnus able to dive.
Watch out!
Oh, and there goes Magnus into the steel cage door.
And Beer Money now seem to be locked in here. Oh my God! Just rammed Brutus's body right to the back of the steel, and then a double vertical suplex.
Crowd cheering on. Beer Money Incorporated. This is their chance to become TNA World Tag Champs.
Oh, look at this.
Right into the DDT.
Oh, that was sweet.
Dropped Williams on his head. Storm
New champs. Very close to crowning new TNA Tag Team Champions.
Right on the verge. Just that split second away from the win that would have given Beer Money the TNA Tag Gold once again.
There's Big Rob Terry on the outside, ladies and gentlemen. That's the monster that injured Robert Roode's ribs this past Sunday at Bound for Glory.
Injuries all around in that Full Metal Mayhem match as Williams
getting that
climbing up to the top of the cage.
Wait a minute here.
Storm able to fight back on Magnus.
Catches Yambag up there. Wait a minute. James Storm. I think Doug Williams. Oh my God! I think Doug Williams took a little too much time up there. Look at this. Look at that.
Then Magnus.
Oh man, be careful.
Goes up, and here comes Roode as well. Oh, this is dangerous.
Are you kidding me?
Watch out!
Oh my God!
Tower of Doom ending with Williams being taken from the top of the steel cage. Take another look at this, Taz.
Oh my God! Look at this. It looks like a building just fell down right from the sky onto the cement. Holy smokes!
Oh, and we're back inside the 6 sides. Double team. DWI.
Got him! Oh!
Wait. Oh, what the hell? Magnus just decked the ref.
Is he crazy?
Just when they were going to get the pin. Just when Beer Money were going to become tag team champs.
You can't do that. Well, I guess he could. He just did it, but...
Officials in the chaos here, and here comes senior referee Earl Hebner, and Hebner's in the face of Magnus.
Ladies and gentlemen, senior referee Earl Hebner has disqualified the British Invasion. The winners by disqualification, Beer Money Incorporated.
You can't just cold cock a referee like that, man.
Well, but
Look at Magnus. She's smirking.
They deliberately hit the referee. disqualification.
Hey, you know what? If that was their game plan, the British invasion, it was very intelligent in my book, but there might be some repercussions.
You know what they did? The British invasion, they just beat the system. And what's this all about? Kurt Angle? He's on his way into the impact zone.
I have no idea what that.
Taz, he's got his gear. Don't go anywhere.
AJ Styles, at the end of your tag team match tonight, it appeared that there was some sort of issue with you and Daniels. Can you tell us, please, what?
Stop it. Look, you're just trying to stir the pot. I understand it's your job.
It looked like there was something going on.
Nothing happened. Look, just talking over a little strategy, okay?
Talking over a little strategy. All right, Mike and Taz, it appears that nothing happened. It did look like quite a misunderstanding, but I'm going to go ahead and take his word on this one. Good night. What? Oh, my God. What? Who is AJ? AJ, are you okay? What's that?
Taz, did you just see that? AJ Styles? He was attacked in the dark of the night. Did you get a good look?
Nah, I couldn't really see who it was or what it was. Look, AJ Styles is the TNA heavyweight champion. There's a target on his back. It's true. Kurt Angle, he was supposed to be out. I don't know what happened with that. I mean,
right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, next week, right here on Impact, the Monster Abyss in a handicap match is going to face Dr. Stevie and Daphne. We're also going to update you on the condition of Mick Foley.
Makes a name for themselves at the expense of Kurt Angle. Whatever your name is, if you want to make a name for yourself, why don't you come out here and look me in the eye? If you want to make a name for yourself, come get some.
Referencing the TNA newcomer, Desmond Wolfe, who attacked Angle earlier tonight while Kurt was being interviewed.
Yeah, and Kurt Angle, you can see his eyes. He looks pretty motivated to basically welcome Mr. Wolfe to TNA.
All right, time's up. You can run, but you can't hide.
Why would you pick a fight with Kurt Angle? Why would you do that? You got to be out of your mind. I mean, really, I don't really understand.
Whoa, look out! But never saw him coming. He came flying right by the broadcast table.
Just drilled Angle from behind, and he folded his jacket all properly. Guy's out of his mind.
Oh, now Angle.
Yeah, you don't want to
turn it around on Desmond Wolfe with that European uppercut.
You don't want to give Kurt Angle any openings. Watch out!
Watch out!
I don't understand why you would, again, pick a fight with Kurt Angle.
I think
he wants to get noticed.
He's trying to make a name for himself at Angle's expense.
See how quick.
Did you see that low blow?
That was bad. I don't care who you are. That will shut you down. Nasty low blow by this newcomer, Desmond Wolfe.
And he's got Angle in severe pain here.
The partially the 6 sides of steel is
still up.
Wait, what is it? What is this? What's Kurt Angle?
Just the lifeless body, the limp body of Kurt Angle being driven down to the canvas by Desmond Wolfe.
Kurt's neck, man. Well, the neck surgery, I mean, it's well documented. Kurt Angle's several surgeries on his neck.
Come on. And Wolfe has picked up a steel chair from the ringside area. And like Taz just mentioned, anytime there's the blow to the head of Angle, you always think about the surgically repaired
exactly.
neck.
It would be this easy, Mr. Angle. I know about your neck. It would be this easy. But I want you to think about it. And by the way, my name is Wolfe. Desmond Wolfe.
My God, I've seen some impressive debuts in my time.
Yeah, well, if first impressions are lasting impressions, then Desmond Wolfe is here to stay.